So it's July the 3rd. Just want to make a quick video there and kind of update this kind of situation. My TikTok videos are being flagged. There you go, see videos removed. I've got a warning. So what they're trying to do basically now is push me off social media in an effort to suppress the information that I'm trying to put out there. I'm in no way kind of slandering anyone or defaming anyone. If I am, bring me to court. It's as simple as that. Bring me to court. It's about me standing up for myself and putting the information out there, and people can make up their own mind whether or not what I'm saying is true or is untrue. And regarding that whole Baha'i faith, which I got lured into between 2013 and 2014, in my next video, I'm going to speak about just that alone and speak about the true nature and what was going on in this group. And you can make your own minds up whether or not this is kind of a manipulating cult, and that's my opinion on this. You can make up your own minds. This whole religious group, they're against critical thinking. They don't want people thinking for themselves. They believe in manipulating people into the group and deceiving people. And this is actually, it's almost like a pyramid scheme where you get one person in, they're obliged to get two people in. It's kind of, they ostracize you from your family. They have their own laws, their own sentences. Kind of. Dr. Anne Carey, who lured us into this, she had previous engagements with a kind of situation, a case regarding a minor in my family and an employee of Waterford Tussler's daughter. It's a crazy situation. I don't want to speak too much on that. I've been speaking about it though for some time, and I'm hardly making this kind of stuff up, but she should have never been anywhere near my family. And this woman then lured myself and my ex and the kids into this religion. And I'll speak about that in the next video. And you can make up your own minds then after that what you think of this kind of thing. And I'm putting it out there because I think people should be made aware that the HSE are pushing this stuff. Do you know what I mean? And they should be aware of what potentially kind of they're being kind of lured into. And it's the easiest thing in the world to get mixed up in. But look at my life. Look what's at the happening once I got mixed up with it. Do you know what I mean? These people are deadly dangerous. If I am pushed off of TikTok, I have a YouTube channel. I put the link in my YouTube channel in the comments below. And I actually have a .com as well. I haven't got that really set up in a long time, being honest, but if needs be, I'll go on to my own .com, and that way they'll have to take a legal kind of approach to me kind of shutting down any kind of websites. Obviously, I won't. I have zero intention of backing down from this, but you can see with the documentation in the last couple of videos that have been shown that what I'm saying is founded. And despite all the kind of stuff that's now been spread around Ireland, with the assistance of Waterford freewheelers, let's say, like it is, they've virtually now supported what I've been saying in a weird twist of fate, and it is horrible kind of to try and deal with this, being honest with you, but I've dealt with it for years, being honest with you. This was begun in 2016, so I'm dealing with it since then, being honest with you. But what's been done now, it's supported what I'm saying, and they've given credence to what I'm acting and saying realistically, and they were quite happy to have me on TikTok ranting and raving and using bad language and all this kind of stuff. But now that I'm getting more coherent, and I'm speaking with more clarity and I'm showing documentations, there's a concern because what I'm saying is true, and these people are going to be exposed for being corrupt, and they can hide behind whichever kind of subculture or group or gang, whatever they want. That's irrelevant to me. Like if I'm beaten up in the morning by one person, 5 persons, 10 persons, like it wouldn't deter me in any way, shape or form. It's irrelevant. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to be concerned about what might happen. And it's not about me thinking I can beat everyone up or any kind of stupid stuff like that, or that I'm a hard man, as is being pushed. It's not about that. It's about me standing up for me. It's about me standing up for my family. And I have every intention now of trying to take this to a high court, to be honest with you. You can see the actions of Waterford Council, but the documentation that I've been shown, there's all kinds of mishandling, breach of conduct, breach of code of ethics, kind of basically criminality as well, being honest with you, from Waterford City Council. 2 of these members got caught out in my mother's bedroom. I know I keep talking about this, but I'm not letting that go. Why would you let it go? Who watching this would let go that the mother had to wake up and find 2 workers in her bedroom, kind of searching the bedroom? You wouldn't let it go, so I'm not going to let it go. And as crazy as all this stuff is, like, do you know what I mean? I want left grieve me parents, if I'm being honest with you, and that's kind of hard for me to speak about, because their funerals were used as a way to try and provoke me, if I'm being honest with you. I'm not bringing disrespect to me parents' funerals, kind of, because this is what me family, certain members of my family will be saying. But I'm not, I'm just speaking the truth. And any self-respecting person kind of would also stand their ground, being honest with you. But we're in a culture now of kind of cronyism and corruption is so rampant there now. It's unlikely to get anywhere with this. It's not impossible, but it's unlikely. But I'll keep going with it. and I'm not going to be deterred. I'll put the same energies that I put into trying to expose this, into educating myself, and I will eventually get it through High Court. It'll just take time. But the fact that the passing of me parents and kind of me wedding, the passing of my wife's father, my relationship with my daughter, all these things are targeted in an effort to try and provoke me. That'll give you some kind of insight to the real kind of character of this whole Baha'i faith. And my ex has done the unthinkable, to be honest with you. She's very concerned that I join all the dots and put it out there. Now, I have joined all the dots, to be honest with you, and I am going to put it out there. And as I spoke in my video, she spread in 2016, 2017, tried it again 2018, 2019, and then she tells her parents in 2020 and brings her mother down to show her the tracker on my car in 2020. But she didn't tell them all along, because they would have said, why are you dropping down the kids? And that is an obvious kind of thing. Why are you dropping down the kids? If you're saying X, Y, and Z, why are you dropping the kids down? So there's either truth in it and you're using your own kids, or there's no truth in it. Or there's no truth in it, and you know something that nobody else knows. But what you know, Dr. Ankari also knows, hence the reason this won't be investigated. But I'm going to keep going to try and push this out there. I'm going to have to talk about kind of the passing of my parents, being honest with you, and what was done. And I'm not kind of using this as an excuse. It's a very difficult situation even for me to talk about, because, as I said, I didn't really grieve my parents properly, being honest with you. And I have tremendous guilt over that. And it was only for a conversation I had with my mother before she passed away made it a little bit easier. And whereas they want me to kind of be arguing with my brothers and sisters and kind of arguing with people in my community, this is basically to just kind of further ostracize me and shun me from the community. We have been shunned, myself, my wife, her mother, my daughter. This is basically what's going on. And so I kind of understand that my kind of brothers and sisters are kind of taking a kind of backseat. They shouldn't. They should have defended their mother. It's not about defending me. They should have defended your mother more. And hopefully, if it does get into a court, that you will give evidence on behalf of your mother. And I hope you understand that what I'm talking about is in defense of your mother. And unfortunately, my own situation has gotten mixed up in all of this. And I would like to try and separate it, but unfortunately you can't, because Dr. Ankari used the lowest of the lowest to try and push her kind of Baha'i faith to the kind of Irish infrastructure. And this is no word of a lie. I know this sounds crazy, but this is what she's doing. And this is why my ex is being lauded and applauded and supported by Tusley, Dublin Council, in support of Waterford Council. This is a very, very corrupt situation. And you can't reference this stuff often not. And to have the likes of the Halligans jumping on this situation to try and clean their own reputation. Anybody knows anything in Waterford knows how hypocritical this is. But that's a whole other situation. And I don't want to be ranting and raving and kind of using bad language, because it's taking me further away from kind of getting this into a courtroom. But yeah, they're trying to push me off social media. So if needs be, I'll keep using my YouTube channel. And if needs be, I'll go on to Rumble, and then I'll use my own .com then if I have to. I'll get the information out there one way or the other. But I'll put the link for my YouTube channel in the comments below. If you can subscribe to that channel, I'd appreciate it. And if you don't want to, that's fine also. And the next video I'll upload it, I'll just speak about my involvement in the whole kind of Baha'i faith from 2013 to 2014, and how I got lured into this, and how I discovered who Dr. Ankari was, and this happened at my father's funeral. When she turned up at my father's funeral, my ex brought her nastiest of the nastiest stuff. And you won't believe this kind of stuff. You won't believe how nasty and how spiteful and vile someone can be. And the irony is, this is why she gets on so well with my ex, because birds of a feather and all that. But as I said, you don't really need to believe me. Just listen to what I have to say. You can make your own minds up afterwards. And I'm not forgetting about the local solicitor, whose family are pulling strings all over Waterford before she gets named and shamed, being honest with you, because there's documented proof showing what this person done. So I'll leave it there for now, and I'll be back ASAP, I suppose. So thanks. Bye.